Overnight, we saw this massive explosion that struck east of the city of Kherson. This is a city that's been held by Russia for a while now that the Ukrainians do want to retake. Now, this explosion came after Ukrainian shelling. Now, the Ukrainians aren't saying what they used, but it looks like they used potentially those HIMARS missile systems, those accurate truck-launched missiles that the Americans have provided and that the Ukrainians have used with some success so far. Now, the Russians say that this strike hit a mineral fertilizer plant. Now, the Ukrainians say it was an ammunition dump. Satellite photos analyzed by the Associated Press showed a warehouse at this site, but today that warehouse was obliterated. It was gone, and in its place was a 20-meter by 20-meter deep crater at the site. Now, all this comes as the Ukrainians say they're able to potentially raise a 1 million soldier army to possibly retake the south. Now, this is all part of a strategy that could see the Ukrainians try to push there while the Russians are pushing on in the east. Now, if the Ukrainians are successful, that could disrupt the Russian lines. They could be able to punch through and retake this territory that the Russians have held since the start of the war, but that remains to be seen. Meanwhile, at Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, which is Europe's biggest plant, the Russians say that the Ukrainians launched 3 so-called suicide drones there. The Russians say they shot down 2 of them with their air defenses and another crashed. Now, the Ukrainians aren't acknowledging this, but even just mentioning the nuclear power plant raises the concerns that many nuclear power experts have. When the Russians took this plant in March, they were actually involved in a gunfight and gun battle and actually shelled one of the outbuildings at this nuclear power plant. While there was no nuclear material released at the time, that really worried experts, and that worry persists even today. I'm John Gambreau in Lviv, Ukraine, with the Associated Press for CGTN.